also live.
Live? Woohoo! All right, guys, we got her. She's back. Here she is. I didn't know how to push the button. I love it.
Pretend that you don't know how to do things.
It is like so predictable, the face she's going to make. Somebody with video editing skills out there needs to go back to every live feed and get that 2 seconds of just going every time I show her on the
There's
video.
no laughter.
Are you sure? Grab every 2 seconds and put them all together. As Brian Cusco, if you're watching, do it to music. Do it to music. That would be funny. Check this out. We have Keith Felt sent me.
You.
Only me. It says, I hope there's enough for everyone. That means it's all for Garrett. This is pretty funny. We had sent him out a little thank you card. Look at that. He wrote, no thank you.
Or no thank you. Like,
treats for the
you can
crew.
have this back.
No. Because he said, this is the good stuff. Check this out. This is wild smoked.
Who you got a super chat?
Salmon. Isn't that sick? This has got to be like 30 or 40 bucks worth of wild smoked salmon in a box. Possibly poisoned by one of my haters, but Keith loves me, so I think we're okay.
So.
I'll be the taster. Make sure that it's good. How's that, Jess? You can have some afterwards.
You have a super chat.
Oh, I do. Are you ready for a dance?
No.
Oh, come on. Come on. All right, super chat. What do we got?
It doesn't say anything. It's just $4.99 from Hurt Panel Forum.
What? Hurt Panels? Come on. You can make me dance and you don't even want to
Oh, there's
answer?
a comment. I just want to say that it's only a failure if you didn't learn anything. Steven.
Oh, yeah. He's talking about the maternal incubation. It's probably a failure.
You learn things.
Yeah. I don't know. I definitely ended up with more questions than ideas. Let me go grab one really quick, and I'll show you guys. Hold on a second here.
Going
Jess,
in there.
why don't you tell us what else we've been failing at and trying to learn from this week? Anything good?
No.
Nothing? I'll grab one of the little emails. I'll tell you what was super fun. What was really, really cool about this.
We also have another super chat.
Look at that. He's so cute. Look at those laser red eyes. Super wrinkly skin.
Wrinkly and shiny.
Isn't that cool?
Looks like two different colors from
Nathan Katz has
head to tail.
7 babies out so far. He's got one of our clutches hatching over at his house, and they look awesome. Super Dwarf Golden Child stuff. Isn't that thing sick? So this is pretty cute. Looks all wrinkly and scrawny, but he's good, totally healthy. Just waiting for mom. So let me get these guys put back.
Do you want to know what your super chat is?
Yes. What is it?
While you're up.
Super chat.
It's Chris Gear. He wants a cow update.
Chris, every week with the cow update, are you counting spots?
Yes, they probably are.
What's the deal? She's getting a lot of them.
This way.
All right, so
you'll
for
be
everybody
able to
that's watching and been thinking they're gonna wait to scoop at the last minute, I had a high enough to be interesting to be considered offer on this cow earlier this week. So I mean, she's a year old now. Yeah, she is actually getting. Remember when she had like all those tiny little spots you could barely see?
bigger.
Yeah, now they're like getting all the black tips around the yellow, starting to grow. You know, it's funny. She had this paradox spot, which was huge, and that's the only one that's like not growing.
Yeah.
Everything else is, and it seems to be starting at the front and working its way back. Look at that giant spot on her
You'll be
head.
able to go back and look at all the lives where they asked for updates and watch the spots progress.
All right, Chris, you can edit together a video of cow production,
cow spots.
cow progression. Yeah, you can really see the pattern on her now too in the yellow, like that whatever's left of the retic or orange ghost stripe pattern coming through. She is a beautiful girl. So I mean, she's over a year old. You can see the size on her here. Still super cute, super tiny. And Rob likes to feed her. Rob likes to feed you. Yes, he does. So, anyways, if you were going to run in and scoop, I think now would be the time. These are the first super dwarf cows produced in the U.S. This is the only female that was for sale. The male went pretty quick. Female's still here, but she's over a year old. So if you want to like have your cake and eat it too, this is the one to do it because you get to have the awesome super dwarf cow female and produce off of her. You know what I would do is just buy, like, males are always more readily available than females. I would just get some crazy locality male, like a pure Karompa, and just breed straight into this. Crank the percentage up, add a bunch of locality influence into orange ghost stripe and phantom stuff. Super chatting my way out.
Yeah, I don't think you're excited enough about the super chat. This
Woo-hoo!
is $9.99.
Manny, I love you! Woo! We'll do anything for $9.99 around here. We have no dignity. What's up?
Do you want to know what he said?
Yeah.
He said, "Hey guys, just wondering, I took my boy out of his big enclosure into a rack to see if he calms down, but he seems he wants to rip me up. I try the hook thing and he bites it. Any tips?" We actually have a couple videos on that, huh?
Yeah, you probably want to check some of that stuff out. So, usually when you get a new baby retic in, and it acts like a total spaz about everything, it's just on edge with everything. So, I mean, we love to have, you see the big enclosures and stuff that we set him out. We actually have Logo back out in the house now, outside, you know, getting his exercise outside from the snake room. But yeah, usually what that means is that they're freaking out in whatever enclosure that you have, and they're not acclimating to the new environment. So Manny, my first question, you can comment below, is has he eaten yet? Because that's a big one. You want to give him a nice meal, big belly, that'll help calm him down, and at least that's one of the things that they, you know, stress out about is, am I in a place where I have good food? The rest are just all the necessities that you need in life. So this goes for any of you guys that ever get a new baby. If you get a new baby, any kind of snake, and it's freaking out, you want to make sure that the food is there. But the biggest thing is shelter for them, and that's usually what people miss. They don't have enough hides, they don't have the right kind of hides, they don't have the right size hides, or they don't have hides at the right temperature or humidity. So the first thing I would do, Manny, and just kind of, this is just general troubleshooting here, is, you know, if you do have a cage like this and it's glass, I don't know if you guys can see, but we have a foam background on the back of this cage and the side of this cage. So what that means is the only viewing areas are this side, which is almost all covered just by this hide, and this side. And even this hide, they have like a little viewing area for the snake. We covered it with these stickers because we wanted to make the snake more comfortable. If he was still a spaz, I would cover that. I'd put glass over at least half of that, if not more. I would cover up over the top.
Glass
like
over it?
We have this glass, paper over it, over the glass. We have this covered from view here. And then we have these two hides here. We have a deep layer of leaf litter that they can actually get down inside and hide. And he's too big for them now, but we have a whole bunch of coconut hides that are buried in there. What's up?
I said, "There's Logo."
Yeah, you see him? Isn't he looking cute? You haven't seen him in a while, huh? He's deep in blue. See him looking all wrinkly? Yeah, good. Okay, so he ate the day you took him. That's the number one important thing, because that's obviously like from a physical health thing. So the rest of what might be freaking him out is mental health. So, you know, one easy way to do it is just grab like the fake vines from, you know, the craft store or something like that. The ones that come in the big pack. And you can just, and they're like long strands, and you can just literally like pile them up in there so the snakes can kind of climb around through them, get down below them. And then what I would do, instead of trying to like force yourself on the snake, like, hey, we're going to interact, just back off and take it slow. So offer him food, get him used to seeing you there. Try to get him to come out a little bit. Like if he's eating real good like that, you can kind of wake him up with the prey item. Get it in his face and then back him up a little bit so he has to come out a little bit to take it from you. And pretty soon he's going to start associating you with a positive reward. In this case, it's food. And you can bring him out a little bit more. Just try to pique his curiosity and coax him out to you. Normally, you don't have to do this stuff with Retics, but if he's freaking out even after you put hides in there and you pique his curiosity, you bring him out to you, you'll win him over for life.
He said he had him in a 4-foot vision and he moved him to a tub.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good one. So tubs are great for feeling secure the rest of the time. The problem when you open a tub is that you're like, boom, shifting their whole enclosure and brightening the light up on that. So go on our YouTube channel, hit the little search icon for our YouTube thing, and look for snake training stuff. We have a bunch regarding the tub stuff. But some of it is literally like, if he's eating good for you, get 2-3 meals in him, and just coax him out with that food. Make him come out, hang over the edge of the tub, look at you, feed him, but don't force yourself on him. Don't force with the hook if he's even nervous about the hook and everything else. And you want him to just kind of come out on his own. You know, another thing you can do is if you ever notice him active, like he's already awake, you can pull that tub out and set it down on the desk or whatever where you're working, and just kind of hang with him and let him decide if he wants to cruise around and look at some stuff and start coming out on his own. Once he's gotten more comfortable with you, you can kind of push his comfort zone to get from little tiny to bigger and bigger. So you're doing everything right. Just stick with it, man. If you already moved him to that little tub, basically once you win his trust over and he's used to the sights, smells, barometric pressure and altitude of your area, all that stuff, you should be able to move him up to the big tub again. You just got to win him over first and then do that, if that makes sense.
Status 304 said, are the 68% tiger or motley het snow females still available? Can we see them? And how can we donate to you for the new facility?
Sold. There's one motley female that is on like a temporary hold that might be available. We do have actually I lied. I was going to say we have the platinum motley that was the more expensive one, but she's sold too. I think I still have an ultra ivory I have 2 ultra ivories in there. One that's like probably a tiger and one that's probably a motley, but they're all like kind of reduced pattern white snakes, so I don't care to guarantee them. Yeah, Jess likes those. She's like, what are these? Why don't we make these all the time? I can show you those.
Those are the first ones I saw.
You want to bring them back? No, they're not, because the carbon fiber clutch had those. You just forgot.
I didn't see them though.
Did too?
No.
Yes, you did. Comment below if you think I'm right. All right, I have 2 females left from this clutch, and I think this is...
I don't know how to comment from this phone, but you're definitely always wrong.
Definitely wrong. All right, I'll show you the 2 and tell you why I think they are.
I asked you if we needed a light in here.
What I think they are. I'm really tempted to hold this one back. I shouldn't say that because then everyone's
it's going to be sold before the end of the live.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. So these are ultra ivories, not ivories. We know that because the parents are both het ultra. Look how different they look. This one is super clean and yellow with a lot of striping, and it looks like an ivory, except a tiny bit more speckling, which I don't want the ivories because I want to breed the leucistic line, which is fatal, completely out. So these being ultra ivories means no issues. Because this one is so high yellow and stripy, it means that this is probably an ultra ivory tiger. Another way of saying that is it's a super platinum tiger. And if you saw the platinum tigers out of this clutch, holy smokes, were they nice. You can go on our Instagram and see some of that stuff. So if you want platinum tiger female, that's this one. All right. I mean, this is a guess. I'm only selling them as ultras. I'm not charging for any extra genes. This one, on the other hand, first of all, look at those cool, completely white spots behind her head. If you compare her to the yellow one, she's not yellow at all. She's like ashy white. And then on the sides, she has these dark, this is kind of like, here, Jess, can you hold one of them? This girl is
Super chat.
Kind of like the poor man's cow. It's not really showing up. She has these like almost black, they look like little tiger shark bands going up. It just looks like slightly darker on there. Yeah, they're somewhere between black and clear. It's the best way to describe them. But if you want a white snake, that's this one. And that's why I think she's a motley. She also has motleys, sometimes have a slightly different shaped head that makes them look extra cute. She's got the extra cute head.
She does have a cute head.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this is an ultra ivory motley. Like I said, I mean, I'm sure enough to say it here on a live video on YouTube. I just don't like guaranteeing them. So either one of these girls is $3,000. I know that sounds like a lot, but that's a lot of snake and 68.75% Kalatoa.
Manny was the super chat.
These are going to be very small. What's up, Manny?
You owe him a dance.
How's it going?
He said, what do you have? Super dwarf albino type. Whoops, it went away. Females. Sorry for being a pain.
Nothing. You're not a pain.
We love you,
no,
Manny.
That's good. Yeah, we want to figure that out. I love all the support. Nothing on the albinos. We've got 10 clutches hatching in April though, so I'm sure we will have some.
A lot of babies coming.
Definitely get on a waiting list for those because whenever we hatch albinos, they go super fast.
Super chat.
I might have a dwarf / super dwarf lavender het anery female available, but she's been a slow starter to get eating, so I'm just kind of ignoring her, except that you're prying right now. So other than that, I don't have any. If you want like really small super dwarf though, you're gonna have to wait for a little bit higher percentage. Let's super chat in. I'll show you a platy tiger and a platy.
Super chat. That was Jason Swearinger. Garrett, let's see the white phase girl.
The white phase girl? Like the grown-up white phase girl? Which white phase girl?
Which one, Jason? Comment.
Alright, Motley-esque one goes here.
And an update, he says. How much are the ivory girls? Beast ones?
Jason Swearinger. Sorry, Jason. I was thinking of a different Jason. Of course I know who you're talking about. Real quick, let me show you.
The parthenogenesis female.
Yeah. No, I knew. That was a stupid question on my part. This is platy tiger. So that one that was kind of the yellowish ultra ivory is basically the super form of this. Not super tiger, but super platinum this. So if you bred her to a complete normal, which is the key because you can breed her to a pure super dwarf, half the clutch comes out like this, half the clutch comes out like platinum. Check this out. This is Brian Bartels. You guys that want him can eat your heart out. Sorry, Brian, you can celebrate. That's what the platy tigers out of this clutch look like. When they start getting really high Kalatoa percentage, oh my goodness, do they look good. Like you guys saw that black dorsal line. And then the platy motley Braden got, oh, huge belly on this girl. Oh, no. Never mind. You can't look at that one. This one is the platy motley. Raul got this one. All right, so if you got that ashy gray one, you can see kind of the ashy gray on this motley right here. But platinum, that platinum gene, first of all, this one has like a super chaotic pattern. But look at all the head spots. That's my favorite part about platinum motleys. Cool. Isn't that crazy? So that's a really cool thing. And then when these things grow up and the platinum kicks in, I don't know if we can kind of take a peek at an adult. Let's see over here. She's on this bottom cage down here. Hope he's not poopy. Tomorrow's cleaning day. Can you guys see that? That's a platinum motley Kalatoa adult in there. And they are just like gravelly, just, I don't know. These things are beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you want that ashy gray ultra female, that's the probable motley. Again, I'm not charging you for it, so don't be mad if it doesn't have it in there.
You have another super chat.
I think so. How many super chats am I down?
Stop complaining.
How many super chats?
Just have one.
Read them first, because last time
they're said gonna no stop super chatting if you keep complaining about it.
All right. I think there's like 6. I'll do all the dances at once.
No, that you did the last one. This is the one. AM Fractals. Can I see the normal het snow babies?
We didn't dance for Jason, did we? Oh yeah, we did. The normal het snow babies?
Mm-hmm.
We have to get some names on some of them. We sold a couple more. So I can't tell exactly how many are available. Let's show Jason his girl first.
Tuna said, I think that was Jason that said, Garrett doesn't have to dance for me. He can save us the embarrassment.
Too late. Embarrassed.
Sorry, Jason.
It's not Friday, so she shouldn't have a boy in there with her. Come here, baby. All right, check her out. This is a 50% Jampea white phase. I love this snake. Look
Super
at the
chat.
head. Look at the head on that thing. It's like a lemon. That is so bright.
Yeah.
And the Jampea like adds color, but we're trying to get even a little bit more color in there. So we actually are running her to a purple tiger Selayer, so that we should get a whole clutch of like, you know, Jamp and Slick. Come on, baby. Try to be nice to her because she's got follicles. We'll go ahead and palpate her too while she's going in. I haven't checked her in a little while. She would be a first-time female. Oh yeah, you can see the little lump right here. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I feel 8. They're small. They're only like shooter marble size. So, just getting going on that one. Okay.
David S. said, did I miss what happened with the maternal incubation, or was that clickbait?
No.
You wouldn't clickbait.
It wasn't
them,
clickbait. Actually, you can watch
you do
the whole
have an
thing live on
additional
Instagram.
super chat, though, so now you're 2 behind.
Okay. All right. Here's one of the wild type. Nope. Can't see that one. Well, you can. He's in blue. Looks like he's just starting to, like he'll probably shed tonight. This one's got a really high white markers on the sides. This one is
really
number
nice tail.
25. If you guys look on our website, on reachourreptiles.com, under the breedings.
The black on his tail looks
you click
nice.
on the first, huh?
The black on his tail.
Let me see. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's him. That's one of the males. Deep in blue. Still looks good. And then we got a female. Now this is the last female. These are 100% double het snows from really nice, diverse outcross bloodlines. This is actually Manny was asking. These are the siblings of Manny's. So crazy chaotic neck pattern like from Kalatoa. And then that bold black, real nice. That's the Jampea. So that's a good looking animal. That's female number 29. She's on the website as well.
AM Fractals is asking about their snake. What is your name? If you comment, we'll pull it out. You're 2 super chats behind.
Okay.
SoCal Herps is the first
one of
one.
these.
No, I'm holding the camera. I'm busy.
Just do the camera like this. Look at her go! All right, that was one. I'll do the other one. What's up?
SoCal Herp says, can I see you flex?
Scales favorite. Flex?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's weird.
You have to. It's a super chat.
No, you don't
He
pay
gave
me
you
enough money for the private
$2.
show.
$2.
Come on. Come on.
You're gonna have to refund his money.
This is for Tom. Little arboreal thing. Male lavender. Again, from that Kalatoa Jamp clutch. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, look at that. Ooh, let's take it out in this light. Looks weird. Those look weird on camera. You cannot get these lavenders to look right. They're like a deep orange and sky blue. It's a little bit better out here. This is Tom's snake.
That is a nice looking.
Yeah. So it got really cool. This is my favorite feature right here, these side rosettes that are so big they end up looking like eyes, where they have a spot inside of the spots. Like
They
boom,
look like little
boom,
crowns.
boom. Yeah, super cool. All right.
He said number 21. Your second super chat was Alex Demola. No dancing, just checking on my boy.
Alex Demola,
Let me
your
pull
snake,
his out and I'll find the other one.
Your snake is like probably a week away from being ready to ship.
Yeah.
This is a purple, so this would be kind of cool for everyone else to see. Lab versus purple. That's the purple. All right, so whoever was asking about the clickbait, the maternal incubation clutch, if you want the whole full story on it, I gotta show everybody this. If you find that, and I'll do this. Well, I can show you Mama over here. She belongs to Theron Lance. She did a really, really good job Oh man, she's already pooped up her whole cage. We got bathed her and cleaned her and give her all this TLC. So this is her in here, right there. And it looks like she's going into blue again. Hi, baby. See her pooping up that cage, like right after we clean her up. She looks pretty good for having just incubated for 3 months without any food. Now she's 2 meals in now. So this is where the babies were incubated. Look at that. See that poop? That's the poop of something that has not eaten in a long time.
That's a nice one.
Interesting. That's very interesting
Alan.
poop. Oh, this is the one?
If-
What's number?
His
What number is
name's
it?
Alan, number 21.
Number 21. Alan, that's it. Yeah, that's got a lot of really bold on the neck there. Look at all the black. Very cool. You guys all have nice snakes. You don't have to keep flexing. That's my job, apparently. Right, Matt? So here's what happened. I thought she had probably laid maybe like 15 eggs. She's obviously a pretty small girl. I don't know how well you can tell in the video, but she's only about 8.5 feet. This is her first clutch. So 15 would be normal.
Super chat.
You can't get in and count all that stuff when you have them.
Look, Natalie's super chat came with a dance.
Woohoo! Thank you, Natalie.
She saved you before, I think, too.
Well, she's got the snake named after her. So.
Yeah, that's why.
We got to get back to naming. We haven't even done that last week.
Yeah.
So here we have a het A-male, and here we have an A-male. These are them. So when we tallied it all out, we ended up with, well, here's the piece of paper with the scribbling on it right here. Let's see. We'll fold the financials out of the way. She laid 30 eggs total, which is insane for that girl. They were tiny eggs, and they're teeny tiny little babies. Like, look how thin they are compared to my finger. They're like a third the thickness of one of my fingers. So in there was 2 slugs. We originally thought we had 6 live, and then we went to kind of clean out the cage. We found 1 hiding under the substrate. So we got 3 A-males, 4 hets. 12 of those eggs were bad from the start. So sometimes first-time females have a hard time, just with eggs being weak or whatever. Normally you would candle the eggs where you shine a light into them. You can see if they have strong veins. When eggs die right out of the gate, that usually means there's something going on anyway. So 12 of those went bad right from the get-go. 3 of them died halfway through incubation. They were like half developed. Really tiny little runty, embryonic looking babies. It was really sad. Go on Instagram, IGTV, if you want to see when we finally did remove the eggs from mom after everybody had pipped and done their thing, and we kind of cut into some of the eggs to see. And then 6 of them were full term but dead. It's super weird. I think a lot of people would normally say, oh, that's why you should cut the eggs or whatever. They might not be able to get out. But the weird thing was, like, one of them had, like, you guys can comment if you saw it. One of them had, like, obliterated the eggshell. It was open. That animal had almost all the yolk absorbed, and then it died. So those are the ones that are really, like, the 3 half developed. I think, okay, maybe it was mom or something like that. But with 12 going bad right away, 3 going bad halfway through, and then 6 full term dead, I don't know. It's just something was up with that clutch. It did not do well. I don't necessarily think that the maternal incubation is to blame, but I can't tell you why. That's just my gut feeling on it. So those of you guys that watch the videos religiously, you probably remember the video from a couple weeks ago where I was up till 3 a.m. and I pulled a clutch from another first-time mom. All of her eggs have now gone bad except for 1. And I put them in the new incubator, so that doesn't speak well for the new incubator either. But that wasn't the incubator. I'm pretty sure it was actually just...
Lone Survivor. That one should have a special name.
Yeah, that they were bad. Because there's another clutch right in that same box that's doing fine, so...
Richard Gerstner's asking, could mom have squished them?
I don't think so. So here's the thing is, like, we knew that they were getting really close to hatching because probably 3 or 4 days before these babies started pipping, the mom moved off the eggs. And she was chilling over on the side and watching over the eggs. It was really cute. She did a really, really good job. So she really wasn't on them anymore after that, and was just kind of like letting them come out on their own. You know, obviously we would think, okay, where the temperature's good, but I mean that whole shelf area that she was up to, even if she had been completely off the eggs, it never would have got below 86. I've successfully incubated whole clutches at 86. That's you know, kind of the middle of the safe range there, getting on the lower end, but nothing enough to harm an egg. So yeah, it was really, really weird. Super sad, but the babies that we got are beautiful. I think it was very rewarding for me to let the mom kind of go through that whole natural process. Even talking to Theron Lance, the owner of the female, we're gonna have to ship her back his way now. He's like, nope, I would totally do it again. It was completely worth it. So you guys will have to jump over and follow him. He says he wants to try to do that again with her next season, because she was a really good mom. Just see what happened. Here, look at this cute one right here. So they normally have like the yellow with the little silver side spear, and it's just got like one little golden birthmark. Yeah, let's see if we can see that again. Look, boop, cute. Look at that.
That is cute.
Can you guys see that? I like it. Yeah.
Anyway, your super chat.
So this is it. These are the results of the maternal incubation. What's the super chat?
From Toonie. Are you dancing? You want me to put this back? Are you trying to become fully self-sufficient with feeders? That's a good question.
Yes and no.
Set up already?
Yeah, AML up top. They're right inside the door there. Head AML on the bottom. We have our... Did the kids take all the... Yes. We have started breeding African soft furs. Those of you guys who've heard me talk about it before, you know I hate the idea of breeding rodents. And Cold-Blooded Cafe does a really good job. So why do you ask, am I doing this? We even got our breeding stock from Cold-Blooded Cafe. But I just want to have like ultimate and total control on what goes into my feeders. So kind of do the gut loading thing and for nutritional value. Did you say the kids did bring those little wean ASFs upstairs?
I thought she brought them back.
If they are, just pull the water bottle off and set it down and bring the little tub in here. I'll show you guys the fruits of our labor. We have our first wean ASFs. So African soft furs, the reason why we're doing it is because they're completely not genetically modified. Yeah. They're not genetically modified at all like rats and mice are. And I have crazy conspiracy theories about that sort of stuff so we can get into later. Yeah, so these are the normals and these are the albinos. These are our little weanling ones. Look how cute they are.
They look extra fluffy.
They're super jumpy though. They're basically like kangaroo rats. They are very soft. If you've never pet one, they're almost right there with a chinchilla. And the crazy thing is, like, even though they have a little bit of poops and stuff, they don't stink at all. Smell that, Jess.
You're gonna make me
smell the rodents. It smells like wood chips.
Yeah, I mean, the whole place smells like rodents.
That's wafting over from the mice and the rats.
They are super
We do have some mice and rats in that room. But the idea is these come out like pinkies, so they can, a little bit bigger than a mouse pinky, so they can feed even the smallest of our babies. And then they grow up to be about the size of a medium rat. And then from there, we're going to probably start switching our stuff over to piglets. And, plus with whatever variety and prey that we add. Yeah, they're pretty cute. So if you play with them a lot, they're really sweet. Like even our adults are super nice. Everyone's like, oh, they're wicked. They're mean. Ours are really cute.
Wind Serpent says, nice to see friendly ASFs.
Yeah, these ones are super nice. Like, I don't know. We don't have any issues with them. They act a lot more like a mouse than a rat. But they're very curious, too. They'll come right up to you and play. My kids want to keep some as pets now, just because they're having fun
Eric
watching
said, didn't one bite you the other day?
Yeah, a little turkey. It did. I was pulling the babies out from underneath the mom, and she gave me a nip. I just complained about it a lot. I get indignant.
Everything
with
is
mammal
more
bites.
dramatic.
Yeah. Well, snake bites, I'm like, whatever. Mammal bites, ugh. I hate those things. Yeah. So, I don't know. We're building up towards that, and offering as much variety and clean feed and a whole bunch of hippie snake keepers over here. It's the new way we want to do things.
Can we get to a couple questions?
Yeah. Okay.
Ryan Hood would like an update on the house snakes.
House snakes.
Put
Now
those
I
back.
smell like ASFs.
Yeah.
Or rather, I
Good
don't
plan.
smell like them. Yeah. Yeah, the house snakes are doing good. I guess I can pull one out. Let's go check on Mama. I have a KwaZulu-Natal locality Capensis. So if you're here for the Super Dwarfs, you'll have no clue what we're talking about. But they call them KZN Reds. It looks like she ate. But this is her. And so this is our mom. She's like a really ruddy. Normally they're just very brown.
Did
And
you
she's like a
jump?
brick red. No, she jumped. I just moved back slowly and normally. So what's kind of cool about that is you can breed the locality into albinos. These are just a hobby for me at this point, you guys. I still like to have the best stuff. So whenever I get house snakes, I go to Bushveld Reptiles only. This is a KZN albino. So it's 50% KZN locality albino. And you can see how red that thing is. Well, no, you
It's coming
can't.
up orangey. on
Yeah, it
the
looks orange on the camera. This is much more red in person than that is on the camera. But it looks like a giraffe. Pretty cool. So what I want to do is breed higher and higher percentage locality. And so we're going to start working with 75% KZN locality stuff. So that's one of those. And then I have a couple different species. So the Capensis, if you wanted like a pet one, they're probably the best. What most people are used to are the Fugoliniatus. Those are the brown house snakes. I call them fuglies. They're all right. Like the black house snakes are Fugoliniatus and the greens. They're all one species, just different looks and localities. But those are most commonly imported, and they're kind of problematic, especially as babies. The Capensis they remind me of little like children's pythons or anthill pythons. They're really like the Antaresia complex. So they're a lot of fun for that reason. I do like some of my other more exotic, and I would consider these kind of like more, not really advanced, but at least intermediate level. You got to be a little more dedicated. So this is a Tanzanian stripe house snake. These are getting harder and harder to find in the U.S. This is a 3-year-old. Yeah. So pretty crazy to think about that's a 3-year-old animal.
Fully grown or will it still grow?
It'll still grow a little bit more than this, but I mean, first 3 years, they do a lot of their growing. This has become my favorite. I love their big buggy eyes and those cool stripes. But if those aren't bug-eyed enough for you, there's actually a bug-eye locality one. Not a locality, it's its own species too. Hold on, let me find you a bug-eye. There's my female. Where's my male? I'll show you the female. The male's bigger, but the female's cute. So these remind me of like little sidewinder rattlesnakes. This is also a 3-year-old female animal. So these are called the bug eyes. If I showed you my male, he's bigger, but their eyes keep growing even when their bodies stop. So they're pretty fun, and they have very green eyes. Not much else going on them, but I just like to have the difference. So they're pretty cool. So I like it. All of these ones I saw someone saying about live eating. I didn't catch the whole comment there, wind serpents, but these are all eating frozen thawed. They can be tricky to start in the beginning, but
She said the only live she keeps is insects.
yeah, these all eat
She'll
frozen.
take snake bites over rodent bites any day.
Oh yeah, easily. These all eat frozen thawed.
Super chat.
Got a big frozen thawed. This is the male bug eye. Look at his big old eyeballs. The colors coming in. Looks like 2 little fluorescent markers on his head with giant eyeballs. Pretty cute. Super chat.
Ooh, this is a $10 super chat. You better give it a $10 dance. It's Rayflex Reptiles.
I don't know if you wanted that or not.
I know you don't necessarily work with them, but Homehera update.
Okay. Well, I work with them as in I take care of them, growing them up. I'd like to breed them. So he's talking about Homehera retics. We actually have, so there's 7 dwarf and super dwarf locality retics that we work with. but I do have several other localities as well. Just
Look at
cause
this
I
guy
like him.
just chilling.
This is my favorite. He's a spaz though. Come here, buddy. He's not mean. He just takes a little while to figure out he's not eating. Look at him. It's like super keyed in. You see him going a million miles a minute trying to constrict me. Oh, he's probably gonna bite me too because I smell like rodents. Yeah, he's constricting everything. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Look at him, mouth open. I promise he's not
ready.
mean, guys. Woo! He's really friendly. All right, so this is a young home hera. These are not like they're not part of that dwarf complex or anything like that. But they are super cool. They're basically like a melanistic Ternate, if you know what those are. He's constricting me hard. He really wants to eat me today. But they're very dark. They start out dark and they get darker. Look at the black belly. Even the belly scales are developing.
That's cool.
He had no black on his belly as a hatchling. Look at him now. So as adults, these become super, super highly iridescent. And just, so they're not like black like a motley golden child. They're black like an IMG boa, where as with age, they just darken down. But they always retain, he's definitely going to bite me in a second here. Look at him.
Let's get that.
Because he smells the rodents I've been playing with. It's like not even fair. You can have a bite of me, just not my fingers, okay?
That's exactly what
this
he's
is
gonna go.
There he goes. So
I think I missed it.
Yeah, well, you're not missing it here. So this is way better than that little ASF bite the other day. This is what you get when you work with a lot of the kind of newer locality stuff that hasn't been done. Or I don't think that this is, like I said, he's not even a mean snake. He's just insanely food driven. And I think they're kind of like this. His parents were like this. All of mine are like this. So maybe someday, if this, rare locality is ever bred in large numbers, you'll be able to have like kind of a workable pet snake. But this would be an advanced snake for right now, for sure. And we work with him a lot. He's a really good boy. He's just, like I said, he's super keyed in on everything. So you can imagine him, his mom is about probably 15 feet. So you can imagine this at 15 feet would be quite a monster if you're not, really careful with him. But I absolutely love him. So, and honestly, a lot of the stuff we start with are like this. Like our wild-caught Selayers are a little bit crazy. The Tombolongans are kind of crazy. The only ones that are super, super sweet right out of the egg are the Karompas. But the Madus, the Kalatoas, the Jamps, they're all very nice. They're just very active. So if you want a more active snake, they're fine. But yeah, home hares, ternates. I'm like going between gringo and actual pronunciation, but the Ternates, they're just keyed in on everything. Very intelligent, very wild type retic. You think they've seen me getting bit long enough? He'll figure it out.
Ryan Hood had a really good question.
Okay.
Oops, let me fix this. That's
Go ahead.
Shot. Where did it go? What questions should customers ask breeders and what should they not ask? That's especially good if you never bought a snake before. Sometimes you don't know.
So there's probably questions that are annoying, but I would say there's not a question you should not ask.
Right.
Now, there are questions that give you away as like looking like a total beginner or something like that.
But what are the best questions to ask?
I mean, it kind of depends. Like, all right, so if you go with a seller or a breeder that is all about making the bucks, making the money and they, I mean, you'll know the type, like the very salesy type of people, you need to, or somebody that you're afraid might misrepresent you, you need to be an expert buyer. You need to ask literally 200 different exact right questions. That's really hard to do as a beginner. So here's the funny conundrum. People who are very experienced, they usually find the best breeders. Like I went to Bushveld Reptiles for all of my house snakes. Hands down, they're the best. That's what I want. I go to them I tell Warren or Nicole, you know what I want, hook me up, and I have no question or problem that I'm going to get the best quality and be treated really well. I don't have to ask any questions.
But you already know of them.
Yes. Well, okay, so here's my tip. If you go to a person and you buy from people that have your best interest in mind, you can't ask a bad question. And you won't really even need to like ask any questions. Tell them what you're looking for, tell them what you need, and the goal of that breeder should be to find a good fit, the perfect pair and home between keeper and kept. If someone says, look, I want something super advanced that nobody else has on the block, I don't care if it gets big, I'm gonna build a giant jungle cage. Can you look at this? This is what it's like to keep some of these, you know, kind of like rarer or more exotic animals. And you say, I want to be able to do a live feed where the thing's going to try to eat me for 3.5 minutes. And every one of them is going to do that. Let's go see if another home hero does that. And every one of them is going to do it every single time I pull out. But it's going to be exquisite and it's beautiful. And I'm going to love and appreciate it the way the general public never will.
Super chat.
Then you get something like this. If you're like, listen, this is my first snake. I want to make sure that this is something that size-wise I can handle. And that, you know, temperament-wise, I'm going to be able to work through and handle. Like Manny, you have your snake, and you're saying it's biting the hook, it's doing all that kind of stuff. But you're, okay, buddy, you're going to have to let go. Come on. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like biting the tail trick on everything all the time. Everyone's like, I work great at my corn snake. You probably didn't need to do it for your corn snake, to be honest with you. Oh, he's still constricting me. Buddy, come on. Come on. Ready? Let's go. Thank you. Little tiny nibble on the tail for them to go, hey, whoa, what was that? And this buddy is still looking for food. I'm sorry, dude. Come on. I know. We'll get you fed. He really is a sweet snake when he's not trying to eat.
Brian Kuska says your hand was turning purple.
I know. So let's check.
You have a super chat too.
Oh, somebody just shed. Hi, Mama. Look at this one.
Ooh, that does look nice.
Yeah, fresh shed. Turn 8. Oh my goodness, you guys, we need a new facility. This thing needs to be in like a giant jungle cage. She is outgrowing her grow up tub. Not as much black on this girl. I think I just woke her up. But, holy moly, is she nice looking. And how about this one? Woo! Hi, there's a home hero. So, you know, like we work with these a lot. They really are sweet. They just, you know, I mean, I pulled, this one's super dark too. Oh yeah, Huffy and Puffy. I know. Come here, baby. Look how dark this one's getting.
Oh yeah.
That is just absolutely beautiful. Wow, look at her belly. If you want a snake that every time you pull it out, you're like, wow, you know? Yeah, get one of these. Just be prepared to have, you know, like a lot of this going on when you work with the animal, you know? This is not a dangerous animal. This is not a bad bite or whatever, but I definitely would not consider this a snake for someone who's like not comfortably being chewed on by large snakes, you know? It's not for everybody. It's not about being tough or whatever or any of that kind of stuff. It's about working out around the animal in a way that works for the animal, you know? I mean, those animals are that way. I fully understood they were that way. You can roll back the tape and see I probably predicted 4 times I was going to get bit before I did. But, you know, I just wanted to take him out anyways because give him the opportunity to have one more handling session where he's not getting fed helps him think that he's not going to be fed all the time. And again, like, man, I need to get those guys in some, wouldn't those things look gorgeous and like dimly lit, but specifically lit, big jungle cages where the LEDs like get the rainbow going on them because they get so much. Here, take a look. I know that looked like scary for a lot of you and nasty or whatever, but there's a little tiny bit of redness, but not any more than if I like smacked my hand. And there's literally no damage. You won't even be able to see it by tomorrow, but little bitty pin pricks. They just bleed a lot because they have anticoagulants. So,
your
sorry.
super chat is from Chris Gear. He said, "Zombie snow, por favor."
Oh yeah. All right, let me wash some ASF off of my They're not supposed to smell and get that predatory drive going. All right. So hopefully that answers, you know, that kind of stuff. The right questions are going to be, especially if you're getting like percentage crosses, you need to know that the breeder you're working for is not like, yeah, I want to get into the Super Dwarf game and let me convince you why my animals will be small, even though it doesn't line up with anything that the other Super Dwarf breeders are saying. That's not the person you should probably buy from anyways. But even if you were going to try to navigate your way into potentially getting a good snake from a breeder that, like, Super Dwarf wise, their size wasn't their priority, you should be asking about the parents and those parents' parents and their parents' parents' parents, and make sure that what they're claiming is even possible. You know, it's so easy to, it's much easier in this day and age to get a misrepresented animal than an accurately represented animal. You know, now like this guy, for example, our little zombie snow here is a result of like many generations of bloodline crosses and stuff like that. And he does not act anything like the Halmharas. Just a completely different thing. And like I said, if there ever were 8 generations of Halmharas, it might be different. But that's F1, and the Halma's got to be pretty tough over there to survive. Look at that. Yeah, he's such a weird color. It's like a green-gray. Yeah, he is.
Is he green?
Yeah, he is. He's very... So what he looks like, he's like... There's parts of him that are like purpley gray, and parts of him that are green all in one. And of course, he's got that crazy iridescence that a golden child has. But the way he looks is like if you got in a car accident. 3 days later, all of your bruises would look like this. He literally, like, you open the cage and it's like...
Gotta work on your description.
Oh man, is that thing dead? No, he looks like he's necrotic. He looks like he's rotting flesh. That's why we called him the zombie snow. It's pretty crazy. He looks a little bit more vibrant in the video, actually, than he does in real life. But he is green. The green purpley hue is super weird. Do I have another super chat? Thought I had another one.
I don't think. Let me scroll back.
What's up?
Whoops. I must X out the whole thing.
Did we end the live?
No. I don't think so. You have more questions, though.
All right. Let's hear it. Someone was asking about how to donate for the facility. I didn't have anything like that. We're pushing hard. I have had a lot of people, like I said, someone talking about the cow retic female. There's a lot of people who've been helping us out a lot by, like, they've got that dream animal they've always wanted, and they're calling us up and just helping us, like, sales-wise.
You asked them last week if they would donate.
That pushes that stuff. Well,
No,
yeah,
they want
so
to.
they want to donate. Well, Jess, let's set
Set
something
it up.
Let's set something up. We'll see what it is.
Super
I think it
chat.
would be kind of cool. I don't have an actual venue, but I'll tell you what, if that's something that you're interested in, shoot me an email. Let me know what you're thinking. Like, do you want, like, I think it would be kind of cool to, like, adopt a big cage and do some stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there might be things that we can give you in exchange for the donations. Just
That would be cool to put names, like,
yeah, you know, like
on
they do at the
cages.
zoo and stuff like that. This display generously
Sponsored
donated by
by,
blah blah
yeah.
blah, you know, or something like that. What do you think would be cool? What would you want? Because I mean, I know a lot of you guys. I know you guys are awesome, and I know a lot of you guys have, like, very generous and giving hearts.
Amy B said put up a PayPal account in the show notes.
All right,
You could do a link to that.
So the PayPal.
Now you have 2 super chats.
All right, go ahead. Give them to me. What's the super chat?
3 super chats.
Oh my goodness! What? 3 super chats. How am I gonna? Let's see.
The first one was Brandon Simpson. Any adult phantoms to show us?
I think my metal cards might have them. Adult phantoms?
Mm-hmm.
Adult Super Dwarf phantoms? There aren't any. Well, there's a couple, like, barely breedable males. Here's your super chat, yes. I have a 3-year-old female.
He wants to see them.
75% Kalatoa. Yeah, but there's not a whole lot of adult phantoms. Yeah, come on back. We'll show you one.
Your second super chat was Anna Kevlin.
What's up, Anna?
She never lets us down with the super chats.
This girl likes to eat too.
Anna said
She's not quite on my hair level, but
her super chat is for the new place for the snakes, and she wants a Paulson update, please. Where is Robert Paulson?
My goodness. This is a 3-year-old. Well, 3.5-year-old. 75% super dwarf phantom female.
Oh, don't stand in the light.
This is Madu and Kalatoa. The super dwarf here.
Standing over the light.
That's her. Get back up a little bit so you can see the size. There you go. So 3.5 years old.
Super chat.
We'll be attempting to breed her in the fall. She needs to get, so these tubs are like good, like little grow up tubs and stuff like that, but they need to get out of here. It's really just, most of those are hatchlings. This section right here all need to be in like nice 4-foot enclosures, you know, like tall 4-foot enclosures. So that's what we need to do. Super chat.
Where's your update on Robert Paulson?
Update on Robert Paulson. Where are you, Robert Paulson? He's not in his cage. He's breeding.
Is he busy?
He's breeding. All right, let me see. There he is. Woo. All right, we got our late season Selayer.
Oh.
Robert Paulson is the big bright yellow platinum Selayer, cuddling up with our pure Selayer female. He's a cutie.
Cute.
He's pretty small too. I don't know if you guys can see the size. That's a pure Selayer female.
Another super chat.
Yeah, good manageable size. Nice dwarf.
We've got 4 minutes left.
Give us
4
some
super chats.
4 super chats. All right, let's do it. Rapid fire, and then we'll name a snake.
The next one was Alessa
What's up?
Abruzzo. Was clutch 21026 laid yet? I don't know which one that is.
21006?
26.
26? Oh,
26. Probably not.
Everything that's on the website is laid and
Okay.
incubating.
So no.
Laid, not hatched.
Right.
We've only hatched up through clutch 7. Next.
Yep.
Next. I need green tape.
Tooney again says, my donations weren't donations, but a bribe to take a shot on stream. That was Jason Swearinger. He wants you to take a shot on the live stream.
Oh my goodness, that'll be
He was
controversial.
bribing you.
We can do that. It might be controversial. If you guys are non-alcohol people, I apologize. This is bullet bourbon right there. It's been a long day, so I can kind of use a shot.
Didn't take much convincing.
Done. Cheers.
All right, next. Manny.
What's up, Manny?
Manny asks, can I see a snow? He never saw one.
Never saw a snow before. Yeah, we can fix that.
He should definitely see a snow.
Gotta get snow.
Oh, and another super chat.
Woo, money. All right, hold on. Snow, you can't really appreciate the snow
You gotta come out here too.
without seeing the albino. Nobody tell Clint at Clint's Reptiles, but purple albinos are his favorite. This is the coolest looking one I've made in a long time. So if you guys are in Utah, you'll be able to go visit him soon. Ooh, I hope he gives some of that to Clint. And then that is a snow. So you can see, sorry buddy, he's full. We're being rude to him. See how orange he is?
Yeah.
And this is a baby, and this is a yearling. So their yellow starts to kick in later, but what you're looking at is the background color. See the saddles have all this orange, and these are like bone white, or the head color, very orange, bone white.
Another super chat. You got a lot
And
to
then a lot of
keep
these.
up with.
Holy smokes, guys. All right.
I gotta scroll way
We gotta
back now.
suspend the super chat dances so we can finish them. Go.
You can just dance the whole time. Ready?
Dance. Go.
Who is next? Spencer Vance. Updates on the breeding page coming soon.
Coming very soon. We have pictures all the way up through clutch 7. The thing is, we had like a ton of clutches hatch at once, and we got to get them all shed. So yes, they're coming very soon. Maybe tomorrow night.
Next one. Kyle Phillips sent you a 99-cent poop emoji.
Thank you, Kyle.
Anna Kevlin, again, how big will the Selayer babies be?
You're looking at probably 8 to 11 feet on males, and then something like 9 to 13 on females. They would be really high percentage. I don't know if we're getting a clutch out of that. But they would be super cool if they were tiny little rubber Paulsons. That's a clutch for like, not the tiniest size retic, but like mid-size manageable retic, but like color for days. That's what I wanted to do with that. All right.
Next one, Spencer Vance. It was $10 ROR facility donation.
Woo!
Smiley face.
The PayPal is Garrett, Garrett, at reachoutreptiles.com. If anyone wants to sponsor, we'll put the link in the description in a minute. So if you want to check your spelling or whatever, check it back tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So that's 75.
I love that people want to do that.
No, you guys
It's
are
so
great.
nice.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it would be really cool. And I'll tell you what, you won't have to watch only on YouTube if that happens, because we'll have a place that you guys could come visit if that's what you're into. You can, like, it's one thing to look at stuff online.
That's the best
but if
part,
you
I
can
think.
come see all these localities in person, we have to have a facility just so that there's a place in the world to do that, because right now there's nowhere. So, and we just can't have everybody at my house, much as I love you guys. All right, 75% Super Dwarf Phantom female. What's her name? Go. She has no name. She's got to have a name before it's a baby. So she's super small. She makes cows.
Before it's a baby?
Blue-eye Lucy's before she has babies. We'll probably breed her this fall. So what's it going to be? What is it going to be?
Girl with scale says Christine.
Christine. Like Phantom of the Opera? Who else? Keep going.
Holly, Chiquita.
The
She
name
said
Holly?
like Phantom of the Opera, yeah.
Yeah.
Mabel.
See, we're vibing. Chiquita, that's cute.
I don't know how to say this.
Give me a
Punk
couple
Rocka.
What?
Punk Rocka.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that.
Polly, Jezebel, Wanda, Madeline. Super chat!
Ah!
You got a dancer, I can't read it.
What is it?
Chris Gear says Danny after Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom?
Felicity,
Sorry, I'm not on Paul.
Wanda,
I don't know what that means.
Medusa, Milker, Mirage,
Chiquita wins it.
Lucille,
Chiquita.
Jasmine, Sadie. I like
Chiquita.
Sadie.
Chiquita banana. She's just cute. She's a little Chiquita. I don't think I spelled that right. We're gonna have to correct that one. All right. Who else needs a name? Oh, okay. So I had a female Tuscarora. She's in our videos about the dangerous python that's always trying to eat us. Big girl. Well, this is her daughter. She is sister to... Hi, honey. Come here. Don't try to eat me. Don't be like mom. This is sister to Logo and the carbon fiber male. So she is a gorgeous, very green, platinum annery golden child, super dwarf female. What should we name her? 2 females this time. No males. Go bring them over here. Look at this. I love platinum annery golden childs. Nathan Katz, I think, got a couple in his clutch that are even het albino. But I love them because when you look really
Misty?
close, every scale has some black and some
Elphaba?
yellow on
Is that
it.
how you say that? Clarabelle? I like Clarabelle.
Chiquita
And he
spelled
says,
correctly.
can I buy
got
her?
it. No, you can't buy this one, but I have babies that are het
Ivy,
albino hatching now over at
Rhea,
Nathan's house.
Jamora, Emerald, Olive, Avocado, Godiva, Queen Diva, Olivia, Annabelle, Disney.
What do you like, Jess? Out of those for this girl.
What was that one I said?
Look how green she is. Almost like this. Is she green like this? Not quite. She's more like green like that. Yeah, that's pretty close. Green gold. Which one do you like? Chiquita. That's how that's spelled. Thank you, Spencer. I'll fix it right
Somebody
now.
said Obama, Harley, Monica, Zelda, Jade.
Which one are you doing?
I like Harley.
You like Harley?
That's cute.
Like DC Comics? I'm more of a Marvel
Kenang,
guy myself.
Tess, Kiwi. Harley sounds cool.
What do you think, Jess? Pick it. Pick it.
I
pick
just
it.
said.
Well, no, is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Harley it is.
Can I phone a friend? I don't know how that works.
Harley. All right, guys. Well, to sum it all up, thank you guys for watching.
Millie,
really
that's a cute
appreciate
one.
it. We would love donations towards the new facility. That would be awesome. If you guys want to make like a big donation, there's some way that we can help you that you would be interested in, email info@reachoutReptiles.com. Donations via PayPal for Garrett at reachoutReptiles.com. If you guys really want to do that, I won't say no. We could use the help. I would love to get these animals. I mean, just knows.
Upgrade
I have too many
everybody.
plans.
He's got
Upgrade
lots
everybody.
of plans. Okay, we have our Patreon breeder meeting.
Patreon breeder meeting next.
We gotta go.
Thank you guys. We'll